Tyrant-Den. I was gone for a... not this one. Sorry. I was gone for a while. No real excuse for that. I've got a little bit of emotional fatigue from Owl House ending. And then a little bit distracted. I've been taking care of some of the dogs at the house while my father's away taking care of his father, and my mother is traveling with her mother. But even then, I've had the free time. I think I've just been a little out of it. It's any kind of adjustment with my life completely derails everything. So I'm glad I'm back. I'm officially to 500 views total, which is nice. That feels like a thing. I don't think it's actually a thing, but it feels like a thing. It's good to come back after a brief absence like that and notice that I have gotten a handful of new views. That feels like things are happening. They aren't really, statistically speaking, but technically they have been. That's a good feeling. And because no one else is in the house except for the animals, I can use this room where the lighting is just so nice at the moment. I still have one of those nice little gateways to heaven. But honestly, I can live with that here. Because my face isn't glaring out all crazy. And the acoustics feel nice. And I'm just generally more comfortable, which is nice. And to make up for the lost time, the lost episodes, I'm just going to do 5. I don't know if that's how many I've missed total, including today. I think it's 4, but I'm going to do 5 to make up for lost time. And go get us straight from 60 to 65. Anyway, here we go. Strong Bed Email 61, Monster Truck. I don't totally remember this one.
Tunes, games. I want to check my email.
Tell it's the Evian version.
Hey, Strongbad, do you ever do TV commercials for Monster Truck Show?
That feels like an oddly specific question.
Oh, I think you would be great for the voiceovers. Your devoted fans, Stan and Loretta. Oh, that's very sweet. Look, Dan and Linda, Strongbad doesn't sell out to anybody, man. No matter...
I called BS on that, considering all the not insignificant, not rich, but not insignificant money that they made from the series over the years was from merchandising.
How monstrous their truck show may or may not be, though I have done the occasional promo for the events we hold in Strongbadia. In fact, I think there's one coming up this Sunday! Awesome prize! 98! Prize in Strongbadia! Thrill! As the cheat attempts to jump the tire over the KOT.
Ooh, when you know how to record and edit but don't know how to look for non-licensed public domain music cues. Even I know how to do that.
Eating a cardboard box covered in syrup. This is some good cake. Chill as Strongman smashes Marzipan's guitar over Homestar's head.
Let's do this like Brutus.
Recoil in horror as the Pooksmith lights a smoke bomb. And then you'll just have to be there to find out. Adult admission is still just $5. Kids and old people not allowed. Without a bucket of fried chicken.
But the king was literally there. Come on.
For me.
Oh, as for those little kids, I'm not gonna do Halloween stuff until Halloween.
Stick around after the show for a free performance by limousine.
Oh, hold on. Oh, is this where we first hear Heart of a Lion? Nice.
By limousine.
Oh yeah.
Heart of a lion.
Wings of a bat.
Because something. Uncle
Midnight.
Man,
It clearly
I
said
love
midnight.
that
Come on.
song. I can't wait for this Sunday.
Absolute class.
Sunday.
It's like that's one of the ones you gotta do. You'll pick up a few more of these as we're reacting to these. But like, if you're someone like me who really doesn't listen to like music as Max put it, pop genre, you know, I don't even properly listen to like stuff from musicals and stuff. I say I like songs from musicals. People are like, oh, this musical, this musical. I'm like, I specifically look up villain songs. So I have no idea what else is sung in the Count of Monte Cristo musical. Um, but I do know of. It goes really fast, so I don't know all the lyrics to History is a Story Told by the Winners. Um, so I know about that one.
Sunday.
And yeah,
I got the heart of a lion and the wings of a bat. It's gonna be nice.
they do a whole version of that. Okay, okay, wow, I got completely distracted. As I was saying, because I don't follow all of that, the music stuff. It's a decent answer when somebody asks me what kind of music do I like. I'm like, oh, I like the classics, Limousine, Sloshy, Tarantula, and people are like, oh, wait, what did they do? I was like, really, dude, Limousine? Come on, Heart of a Lion, Driving Down Sepulveda, come on. And then they're like, well, those sound like songs. Like, come on, Heart of a Lion, Heart of a Lion and the wings of a bat, 'cause it's midnight. Come on. And then they're like, oh, so you like metal? I like sloshing. I know what I like. They're like, okay, what is sloshing? I'm like, we don't even really care. We don't even really care about you. Come on. See how long you keep that going. All right, that's one down. Next one. Interview. This is a cute one. It helps really build up the relationship between Strong Bad and Homestar Runner, if memory serves. I keep forgetting it's an email though.
So many emails, so little good emails.
Eh,
What's up with Hamsar? I know he's weird and all,
wait, with
but don't you
Hamsar?
think we deserve to know a bit more about him?
maybe when I'm
I think
picking
you
up
should
his-
do an
his
interview so we can
video.
finally find out what his
Maybe
deal
what I
is.
said before.
Karek, B.A. Oh, that's a pretty cool name. And then Trogdor smoked the Karek, and all was laid to burnination.
That's another one to keep track of. Keep track of the name Carrick. It does come back.
My good Karek, you might enjoy such an encounter, but I know I can't talk to that guy for more than about 3 seconds before I start thinking that gnawing my own leg off might be a more better way to spend my time.
Better way.
More better. Let me show you how it would go down with post-its attached to the top of pens. All right then.
Oh, that's the same way Suede had to do, or tried to do, Pokemon recaps for the longest time.
For the record, please, tell us who you are. I'm a song from the 60s. That's just nonsense. Can you try to make some sense? Radio. I think I can twice. I'm sorry. Tell us about your childhood. I was raised by a cup of coffee.
That'd be fun. I want to get subtitles. I want to see subtitles to see what they think he's trying to say. I think I can. Pice.
Interesting. So, how did you end up here? 'Twas the pride of the peaches. 'Twas the pride of the peaches, huh? You got any last remarks? Don't fake the funk on a nasty dunk. Okay.
Okay,
interview-
you know what? That is some advice we can all take. We can all take to heart. Don't fake the funk on a nasty dunk. It can apply to so many things in life, and the thing that we should apply it to, we really should.
Over. Commence beating. Oh, that'll be.
Incidentally, I would not want to beat up Hamsar because he's just gonna say more things. That's all that's gonna happen. He's not gonna take it to heart or anything. You're just venting your frustration. He's just gonna say more things, and you're just gonna get more frustrated. That's all that's gonna happen there. Or he'll eat you. I feel like he could just eat you if he was forced to.
The cheat with my Thai iced tea. Come on in.
Hey, Reggie, is that rhinoceros around?
I can only assume you're talking to me and asking about Strong Sad. He's in the basement.
I'm a song from the 60s.
He said
If
it.
you don't get down there quick, things could get real ugly around here.
Oh, oh, he's preparing to gnaw his leg off. I get it. I get it. I'm prepared he made as much sense as he did. Okay, is that rhinoceros around? Because of strong sounds legs. That was uncannily followable. He's like, there, I got your iced tea. Just keeps tearing forward with the salt, and finally she's like, you know what? A Thai iced tea would not go well with a salted leg. All right, fingers. Okay, this one I remember. It's both good and bad, and kind of haunts you a little bit. I think they cover this idea a little better in the future, in a far future Halloween one. But
Previously on Strong Bad Email, a familiar message.
How do you type with boxing gloves on your hands?
Two of the same.
Wondering how you type with boxing gloves on.
And another one.
Type with those boxing gloves on.
I get the feeling like those are like legit emails. Like people got like the community had as it was just really thought it was funny to constantly spam the brothers chaps, asking them about strong bads. How did you die? We know that you already answered the question by not answering it, but you've made it a running joke, and we want to contribute to it.
Frustration of frustrations. It's all they ever ask. Will they never cease? Stay tuned to find out.
Welcome to the Strong Bad Email. Everybody get down. A dear, a strong bad. Why don't you add some fingers onto your boxing gloves so that people stop asking how you can type with boxing gloves on? They wouldn't have to be permanent. They'd be like the phony antennae you buy at the joke store or costume place. Palace, Lee. I think you mean costume palace.
I was doing this because these are kind of like those year things.
Palace. Yours, Lee Conrad, Edmonton.
Then costume palaces went the way of Diddums and Party City. I mean, it was already tricky for the brick and mortar as it was, and then COVID comes along and no one partying. But let me tell you, those are like the first places I want to come back if the when slash if slash when the economy turns around. Yeah, those are so much fun. And one day I'm gonna actually have friends so I can host a Halloween party.
In Alberta. Fake fingers, eh, Lee? Well, I do hate those emails. Hey, Bubs. Give me a little something, something. How many you need? I'll take 3. Very slowly.
Let's take a look here. We got shrimp. I don't know what that is. Got like a little mini boxing glove. We got a bottle of hot sauce. We got a strong man. Strong man. Another little mini boxing glove. Yummy worm. And shrimp. Let's see if we get
Very slowly.
Looks like you got some type of a prawn on.
Okay, and however that was is gone. Yeah, he's got a cigar. So is that supposed to be? No, that's whatever that is again.
There.
Yeah.
Maybe a little leg.
Yep.
Oh, and a candle. That's a good one.
Yeah, I think that's my best one.
I like the candle.
You know, keeps me warm at night.
It's a flame on.
frankly, I'm worried.
Hey, shut up, Homestar.
There's battery.
hey, Strong Bad.
You look ridiculous.
It's most of the same thing. Oh yeah, it's a leg. It's not a thing. It's a leg. Just gonna keep swapping these out.
Well, Lee, it's a good idea in theory.
I wonder if that was like an extra thing you had to click on in the previous scene to activate it. Seems like one.
But, in reality, I don't think it would work out very well. But it would be pretty cool to be...
Quello Juiufskupad is the Triri Vuit Uyij. Un Twe Nauti, you dope. You dupe. We've It's quivish rare de odd veranus. Bucks right will be plate. Petite ghoul yo bis.
Be able to do the evil fingers.
Be swable subdue te evil flindus.
Anyways, I don't want to be around when this shrimp goes bad. Whew.
Anything else? I think it's gonna hold
I'm
on.
a shrimp.
Eh.
Doing, doing. Don't eat me, somebody. Oh no, I'm a shrimp.
I think that was worth it. Okay, that was cute. This is a fun one. It's not one I would go back to a lot. Not like that. Wait till we get there. That one's good. Yeah, that was one. That's one I didn't appreciate until I got older, and I realized just how much I love Terrence Love. Oh, Tyrant-Den, Love. That's another one. People will be like, "Oh, dude, what rap artist do you like?" And you can be like, "Oh, I'm all about the BCP and the Tyrant-Den's Love." And they'll be like, who's PCP? And you're like, okay, I'm gonna be honest with you, he didn't really do like a lot of songs. He was more just known for his attitude, being all, yeah, what's up with you, you biscuit heads? And then the Tyrant-Den's Love with a sweaty overweight. Okay, I'm getting ahead of myself. I love me Tyrant-Den's Love. All right. Oh no, you haven't even gone to that. I recorded that in the thing earlier. You don't know what I'm talking about at all. Anyway, English paper. Oh, English paper. I think there's like a lot of stuff to click on or something at the end here, because I remember like, yeah, this Strong Red Runner archive. I think there's like an Ebium one, which is like twice as long, or half the size. Hank, like this was a longer one.
Come on, guys. Get your heads in the game.
That's
Dear
not
Strong Bad.
Get your head in the game.
Never get tired of how that sounds. Right now, I'm putting off writing a paper for my English class.
We've all been there.
Can you write my English paper for me? I don't even care if it's good or not. I just don't want to do it. Kyle Smith, Manhattan, Kansas. I don't really think you need to worry about it being any good if you write it, Kyle. But I'll take a crack at it. So let's start out with the title page. A well thought out English paper by Kyle Smith.
Yeah?
You know, it couldn't hurt to soup up your name a little
Yeah,
bit, Kyle.
I don't think
You know,
I'm
like throw a
thinking
cool nickname in there. Like Kyle, the Yellow Dart, Smith. Oh yeah, that right there will get you 5 to 10 extra credit points easy.
You need to do like another level separation between your title and the name, especially if you're gonna throw that long nickname in there. He is right though. Maybe not for like an English teacher, but a science teacher would also definitely give you extra points for a cool nickname like that.
Easy. So then you move into the introduction. Chances are, this is all your teacher's gonna read before
Since maybe like the Middle Ages, there
they give you a grade, so that's why the cool nickname is so important.
Be denied. It is my
Yeah.
intention to sit down and play video games for several hours.
Yellow Dart. I'm awesome. Then you got the body, which is my personal favorite.
Hey, George.
First, moving around.
Bad.
quickly
I'm
with
inside your
focus is a
house.
true
Oh,
sign of
that
character.
sucks.
Secondarily,
What can I do
bustle,
for you?
Can I have the
e.g.
wasted?
hustle yields more product for the working types. Hustle and bustle are my right and left arms. Sit little spicy.
His
and
breakfast
famous
burrito.
hustle bustle
I
are
guess.
my right and left
What do you
arms
want it
each.
for?
I'm gonna try and sell it in some type of online auction.
Hey, do what you gotta do. Look, I'm busy writing a paper for my man, the Yellow Dart over here.
Okay, bye.
you-
The Yellow Dart. I think I have done a great job illustrating.
Won't get more than
different
$3.50 for it.
opinions and
Believe me, I've tried.
they both make-
Okay.
Like actually, I'm sorry, I got completely distracted by that. Strong Bad saying anything? Homestar Runner saying anything important?
Online auction.
Hey, do it. Yes. What do you want it for?
I'm gonna try
What
and
do you want?
The Yellow Dart. I'm awesome. Then you got the body, which is my personal favorite.
Hey, Strong Bad. I'm inside your house.
Oh, that sucks. What can I do for you?
Can I have the rest of this breakfast burrito?
I guess. What do you want it for?
I'm gonna try and sell it in some type of online auction.
Hey, do what you gotta do.
I get a feeling like they were typing this out. They're like, okay, we have no idea what we're doing. I just improv'd this.
Look, I'm busy writing a paper for my man, the Yellow Dart over here.
Okay, bye.
You won't get more than $3.50 for it. Believe me, I've tried. Oh,
350 is pretty good for a half-eaten For a half-eaten breakfast sandwich on eBay. I feel like you would get bids.
Okay, so I think we're just about
This thing was half-eaten by, like, a girl.
done. We just need
Yeah,
to apply a
cheerleader
little
outfit.
double space action, or maybe a little triple space action.
Oh, yeah. We've all been there.
Then I'd beef it up with some random diagrams.
I think that the other thing you gotta do is try moving it from a 12-point font to a 12.5 font. Maybe you find a font that looks very similar to the Times New Roman your teacher insisted it had to be written in, but is slightly larger, but looks very much like Times New Roman. Like Baskerville Old Face. I'm just messing with you. Baskerville Old Face is slightly smaller than Times New Roman, I think. But it looks bigger, which is very distracting.
That can't hurt. I think it's pretty
Also,
good
also
as
the
is,
batteries down your
but
throat.
couldn't hurt to throw a little cash in there to seal the
Don't do
deal.
that.
All right, the yellow dart.
I'm only going through college because I want to make more cash. Although, you know, you're going to have to drop more money on college. No, I'm in high school now. I'm doing high school because for some reason all the businesses think I need to complete high school in order to move boxes from point A to B better than other people. They made a whole Archie comic about that.
You owe me, man. Can nobody say Strong Bad never did?
I mean, you definitely need to go through high school to join a trade school, which is what we should all do. I didn't. I got a creative writing degree, which actually worked out fine if I had bothered to do what I should have done and gotten something published easy in the school. Why didn't I get something? I'm trailing again. I'm gonna wind up having a bad day. Ugh.
Did nothing for the peoples. Now it is my intention to sit down and play video games for several hours.
Get it? Because they said that in the opening of the paper.
A well thought out English
They read it
paper
out loud.
by Kyle
Yeah.
the Yellow Dart Smith. Since maybe like the Middle Ages, there have been many differing opinions about hustle and bustle. This cannot be denied. It is my intention to sit down and play video games for several hours. First, moving around quickly and with purpose is a true sign of character. Secondly, bustle, for example, hustle, yields more product for the working types. Hustle and bustle are like my right and left arms, said Lil Spicy in his famous Hustle and bustle are like my right and left arm speech. Webster's defines bustle as excited and often noisy activity, a stir. A stir indeed. Finally,
Incidentally, never quote Webster's Dictionary. Always go Oxford Dictionary. Always go Oxford Dictionary. Webster's Dictionary is what you quote for a wedding speech. If you're quoting the dictionary for a paper, you quote Oxford Dictionary. It's very... Okay? I can't make that clear enough.
sometimes gross stuff can be funny. In conclusion, I, the Yellow Dart, think I have done a great job illustrating the many differing opinions about hustle and bustle. May they both rest in peace. Also, I think Strong Bad should decrease the cheats allowance.
Okay, now this is your mileage is going to vary on this one. If you're doing this for like high school, junior high, you only have to prove either A, that you read the book they wanted you to, or B, that you know how to format a 5-paragraph essay. You're doing for this for history. It's just the first one. Just make sure that all the bullet points they covered in their notes are on there. If this is a paper for a science class, there is a very legitimate chance that they watched Strong Bad when they were in college, and you can legit just copy this essay and get an A+. The trick is to subtly determine whether or not they did indeed watch Strong Bad beforehand without tipping your hand that you're going to do this. If you tip your hand that you're going to do this beforehand, you're going to get a C. You gotta surprise them. That's how you get an A.
Eating 1 battery, eating 5 batteries. Oh, that guy's got quite a gullet.
Much safer thing to do, especially if your science teacher is a guy, is just quote Star Trek a bunch.
And what I like to call a little insurance.
You are bidding on an almost mint condition breakfast burrito.
Almost.
There is some chipping, a few scrapes, and some minor eating damage. See photo. It used to belong to this guy Strongman. He's some type of wrestle man. You kids like that kind of stuff, right? So start bidding. The breakfast burrito is made up of eggs, tomatoes, bacon, onions, cheese, and even those fancy yellow peppers, I think. Or maybe that's lemon jello. Either way, you win. Thanks for checking out my auction. No, the plate is not for sale. Jeez.
Ain't gonna happen. I just got lost my thoughts here. Anyway, last one, 65 unused emails. This is one of my very, very favorites.
Ooh, check it out. Another one of those emails. Hey, Strongman. Hey, I was wondering what you do with the emails that don't get showed on the weekly email. Dan Chase, Aurora, Illinois.
And like, this is one that I loved, and then like I forgot it existed, and never showed up when I hit, like, you can hit a random button if you go onto the site, and then randomly, and then like, you know, whenever I was like, oh, I'm gonna try to watch all of them once, and then I eventually got bored, I would only ever get to like 30, 50, like I actually wouldn't even get that far because like the early ones were kind of boring. And then I just go back to like around the mid 50s, right of Trogdor and Animare. Like I never really got to 65, and then I finally discovered it, and I'm like, oh my god, I remember this one. This one was awesome. It's like one of the ones that friends would go to school.
Ah. Oh, damn. You mean, what do I do with the thousands and thousands of near unreadable emails I get every day? I like to mix it up. Sometimes I give them to the chief for filing and archiving. No, man. That's the short. Or if I'm strapped for cash, I'll sell the email addresses to Bubs for use in his free weekly spam advertisements.
Oy.
Oops. Look at that. I dropped a CD of 5,000 email addresses. Whoops. I dropped a quarter for each one.
That's decent money. Decent money. I should be able to do the math in my head.
And sometimes I give them to my big brother Strongman for the Japanese art of paper folding. So, how are your origamis? Is that one the crane? No, it's a lotus flower.
Lotus flower.
This is a praying mantis.
This is a praying mantis.
Oh yeah, that's great, man. Incredible likeness. But most...
It helped that I think like at the time when this email came out, some of my friends were like deeply into praying mantises. So that really helped. That one line seemed like the coolest thing ever because they said praying mantis.
Mostly the emails I don't use just get a digger, a digger, a digger, digger, a digger, a diggity, 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 oh, I think I broke my clavicus.
Yeah, don't want to do that.
Majoris.
You know this is an archive one because they actually have that click here. Oh, it's one of the spam advertisements. This new herbal supplement is healthy. Just what you need. Tired of losing sleep over monthly payments? Below average performance got you down? Sink on over to Bub's Concession Stand. Try this. Okay, I can't do a good Bubs. I could do a good original Bubs. Yeah. I can see you, bro. This new herbal supplement is healthy. Yeah. This new herbal supplement is healthy. Just what you need. Tired of losing sleep over monthly payments. This is my salesperson voice. Below average performance got you down? Slink on over to Bub's Concession Stand. Try to see if you can believe your eyes. It's not a joke. This is real. It happened to my friend's roommate. If you're lucky enough to send this to 50 real live people before tomorrow lasts, a dream getaway could be yours forever. You received this email in error. It must be you received this email in error. It must be your lucky day. To grow missiles simply over. Subject: read, grossly overweight, need a new porch, and it's sketch tape. See if we got anything else here. Okay. Thank you for bearing with me. I hope my mind didn't wander off. I did something gross. So tomorrow, hopefully I will find time today to convert another Teen Girl Squad reaction and then schedule that for tomorrow because I got work. And then Sunday, we will have something from HomestarRunner.com. I'm not sure yet. You know what? Let's just... Let's write the tunes here. Let's see. We just did... And it was a small one, too, because I accidentally double recorded a... almost double reacted to Parsnips of Plenty. Okay, yeah, I think we're going to definitely go do Strong Bad is in Jail cartoon because that is classic. And then I'm going to try to throw in something from the shorts, kind of the B-roll there. Hit the Can didn't work. New theme song, old songs. What do we do? Okay, let's do the interview that I thought that they were going to get. Let's do that interview. Did I do a Come On for Hooper God's reaction? I feel like I did. I did a System is Down reaction because that's one of the that's part of the 20xc6 thing. Okay, so if I haven't done a reaction already to Everybody to the Limit, I'll do one. If I have, I'll do Arcade Game. Which I may or may not have to do on site. We'll find out. Ooh, looking at a thing in a bag though. Ooh, that's a classic one. We don't have to do that yet though. And there's like a lot more shorts, but when did they start getting good? Sick day. Okay, Commando's in Classroom, that's awesome. See my 150s over here. Ooh. Oh, I didn't even know about limousine live practice. Gotta check out that. Okay, this is probably where I'm starting to thoroughly think about them. Because there we get on to others, pistols for pandas. Oh, we can't do female 7 until we get to like the 200th email, so that's going to take forever. Okay, a lot of these come later. I think they changed the order of this because there's no way that Fisheye Lens is this close to Flash is Dead. Let alone Squint Mojis. Fisheye Lens is an old one. Okay, I know it's because they separated out Holiday. Which is going to be a whole thing. Because these used to be mixed up with... I think these used to be mixed up with tunes. I know they were there for a while and then they were separated their own thing. There's a lot of good Holiday ones. I keep these. I want to try and keep these specific to holidays. I'm thinking like the month of. Yeah, for some of the smaller ones. I mean, you recall for smaller ones, I just try to went and do all the April Fool's stuff. Not April Fool's because there's only a few of them. If I'm going Decemberween, Halloween, those are going to be month-long things. You know, the whole month of October, you're going to get. We're going to do Halloween stuff. The whole month of December, we're going to get Decemberween stuff. Thanksgiving, I think there's only a few of. Black Friday, I think there's only one of. I think there's some 4th of July stuff. The moment I figured out I missed one, because that's probably going to happen, I'll throw that into the Sunday lineup. So that's looking forward, which I think you're kind of owed after I was gone for all those days. Hopefully we are. Not. I'm gonna say hopefully. Hopefully, could ruin it. I'm going to be back on track here. see you all definitely Sunday.